So if you watch my last video, you will now agree that I had nothing to be afraid of. It went better than expected. Obama won, and it was such a good night for women in the Senate, and same-sex marriage, and marijuana. I cannot contain my women in the Senate feels right now. I am relieved. But I'm still a fearful person, because as I went to bed on election night, about an hour after they had decided that Obama was gonna win by mashing their numbers, or whatever they do, even though at that point Ohio was still 49-49 and it was only at like 70%, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. But when I went to bed, there were thoughts and memories of the year 2000 floating around my head. And a lot of paranoia that I would wake up in the morning and it would be just like 2000 again. I tend not to trust a good thing when I see it, but this is a good thing. So there's kind of a flip side, not really a flip side to my last video that I want to talk about today, but it relates to the general season that we are in right now. And I want to talk about the positivity of making choices and why the ability to make a choice is so important for my personal self-worth. And I generally believe that if you have the agency to make your own choices, it is a good thing. And how there are a lot of people who have that agency denied them, whether it's because of the relationships that they are in or on a larger economic level. And so the ability to make those choices is, depending on the choices, is a big privilege. So I voted on Tuesday, and that was me exercising my right to make a choice and have my voice heard on a political scale in our country. And that is a great feeling, and that is one reason voter suppression drama that was going on makes me so angry, because how can you deny that choice to people? I was thinking about this topic a lot in the context of Halloween as well. Halloween often reflects a lot of problematic things about our culture. Slut-shaming and misogyny and problems with the gender binary. When it hit me that I could make the choice to dress however I wanted on Halloween, and all that mattered was my opinion on what I was wearing, it felt really good to be able to dress like a sexy nurse with festering wounds because it's what I generally want to do, and because I want to use that costume to demonstrate my own agency over my body and my choices is great. But if you dress in a gorilla costume, you are demonstrating the same wonderful thing. And I'm gonna make another disclaimer here, like I did in my last video. This is just my experience. This is what works for me, and this is what I have found about myself. I don't ever want to send the message that I'm telling other people what to do or what's right for them. And as someone who has had my own personal autonomy over myself and my body robbed of me in various interpersonal relationships, that's all you need to know. Being able to recognize the weight of my own choices, reflecting on what those mean for me personally, is a very meaningful thing for me, and makes me feel like a stronger and more self-possessed person every time I can make choices in that self-aware type of way. And it's simple and it's short, but I think that for me, making choices has sometimes been tied in with confronting my fears. And so I just wanted to make this video to build off of my last one. Let me know in the comments about your thoughts on the relationship between choice and positivity and personal autonomy, and I will talk to you later. Get your dream and shackle it to your heart.